What's going on, Muscle Monsters? Align Gonzalez here, and welcome to part 2 of this Facebook Q&A. So let's get right into it. First question, James Thomas. I feel like I could definitely curl lift heavier, but my arms get almost tearing stretch on the inside of the elbow joint. No injury there, just severe burn when I try to lift more, and I just know I can do more. Any suggestions? James, here's the deal. Just because your biceps are strong enough to curl the weight, it doesn't mean that you've given your joints, tendons, ligaments, etc. enough time to strengthen enough to perform the movement. So instead of trying to increase the weight, you need to try to take a more slow and progressive approach. And that way you can strengthen the joints, the ligaments, tendons, etc., and you can avoid injury. Remember, the burn is supposed to happen in the target muscle, not in the joint. All right? Next question comes from Bilal Sadiqe. Can't seem to get all my calories in to gain weight through the day. Any advice would be greatly appreciated. All right, yes, I understand that sometimes when we are on a high-calorie diet, it can get difficult to get those calories in. All right, what I would advise is very simple. All right, start drinking some of your meals. All right, and I'm not just saying make a protein shake. I'm talking make a protein shake, throw some fruits in there, maybe some peanut butter, maybe some oats, and you're going to turn this 200-calorie shake into a 600 or 700-calorie shake, and you can just down it in less than a minute. All right, so as you can see, if you do this once or twice a day, that's going to make it a lot easier to fit or to hit all those calories that you need to for the day. All right. Also, including more small snacks like peanut butter sandwiches with bananas and things of that nature will help get a lot of calories in a short amount of time. Noel Vega. Hey Align, long time. I've been reading lately that instead of doing reps for a set, you work the muscle group for a set period of time under tension. Example, a barbell press for 2 minutes with a determined rep tempo. My question is this better than doing reps? And if so, how do you incorporate it into a workout? You're basically asking if a slow rep tempo or focusing more on time under tension than actually lifting is more beneficial, and the answer is no. Okay, and here's why. We are going to recruit more muscle fiber, more motor units when we are training at a higher intensity. And in bodybuilding, intensity is not about how intense it is in the sense that, it wears you out and you feel the burn. It's more so how close you're training to your 1 rep max. So if you're, for example, pressing a weight that you can press for 2 minutes with a slow tempo, then it's safe to say that you're not going to be training anywhere near your 1 rep max, right? So instead of bench pressing 135 pounds for 2 minutes with a slow tempo, do 225 with a controlled tempo, and you're going to get more benefit out of that. Now, that's not to say that there's no room for time under tension. In my opinion, training with a slow negative from time to time is beneficial for muscle damage, which is going to help you build muscle, but it's not the end-all be-all, and it's definitely not the main approach that you should be taking. However, again, it's more of a tool that you can use. All right? Let's see here. Bobby Del Rio. Best ways to thicken the biceps. From the side, my arm looks pretty good, but they appear scrawny from the front. All right, I have the same issue. From the side, my arm looks a lot bigger, and from the front, it looks skinny or thin or whatever you want to call it. And here's the deal. All right, there's an inner bicep, there's an outer bicep, and then there's a brachialis, right? So in order to get that real full thick look, that all has to be developed. All right, and although you can't isolate the inner or outer bicep when you're curling, you can emphasize one over the other. So what I would advise to you is a few things. Number one, start training from different planes. So for example, with your elbow behind your body, curling that way, with your elbows in front of your body, curling that way, and also training from a neutral or reverse grip to really hit the brachialis. That's also going to help with that arm thickness. All right. And then the last question for this is an arm workout. Need one really bad. Thanks. Xavier, you must be new here. I have Total Arm Assault. It's an arm specialization guide, completely free. I'll put a link in the description, and anybody who wants to get it, there's no cost. Just go there, put your name, your email address, and you get instant access to that. And that's it, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.